Okay, given f of x, which is equal to the square root of 8 minus 16x, and g of x is equal to negative 7 over x, we want to find the following, where g composite f of x and find a domain of g composite f of x in interval notation. So let's first take a look at part A. We want to find g composite f of x. Well, that definition states that we need to take g of f of x. Well, f of x in our problem is the square root of 8 minus 16x. And now that's going to become the input on our function g. So what we're going to replace for x in our function is going to be the square root of 8 minus 16x. So our answer is going to be negative 7 over the square root of 8 minus 16x. Okay, now we need to find the domain of that function. The domain of the function, we need to look at the square root in a denominator. Okay, so we have, what's underneath the radical sign? Well, we have 8 minus 16x. Now, we know that it cannot equal 0 because we can't have a denominator of 0. So this has to be greater than 0 and not greater than or equal to. Because if it was equal to, then it would make our denominator undefined. So now we need to solve for x. So we're going to subtract 8 to both sides. So we have negative 16x, which is greater than negative 8. Now when we divide by a negative sign, so we're going to divide both sides by negative 16. When we divide by a negative, that means we need to flip the inequality. Negative 8 divided by negative 16 gives us positive 1/2. So therefore, if we looked at this on our number line, that means here at 1/2, we have negative infinity on this side and then positive infinity on this side. So what that tells us is that we're starting at negative infinity and then going towards 1/2. So the domain of this function goes from negative infinity to 1/2 with a parenthesis.